What's up? It's your boy Ju Savvy.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Let's get right to it, man. Y'all seen the title.
If a woman's doing any of these things, she does not like you. You need to move on. Listen to my words on this. I know it's difficult, but this is going to save you a lot of time. Number
All right, let's
one,
go.
if a woman's doing a hot, cold thing with you, the hot, cold thing is at one time you're giving her some validation. When she's cold, she's getting validation from somebody else. Trust me, somebody or something. But either way, you're not the priority. That's number one. Number two, this woman's taking a long time to get back to you. If you've known her for 3+ weeks, gone out on dates, and she's still not consistent with you, and when I say consistent, because communication can be different from each individual, right? But if she, on a daily basis, maybe takes an average of 4 hours to get back to you, but now she's taking a day, 6 hours, 8 hours, 12 hours, she does not care. What that means is just she's not waiting for your text message. And that's a nice thing, but at the same time, you want somebody who's excited when you message them or when you're asking them out. That brings me to number three. If she's not going out with you, she does not care. She can be texting you all she wants. It does not matter. The texting is fill. It's like filler words. It's filler time. It's giving her something that makes her feel good, which is your attention. But as soon as it's going to become more serious, she doesn't want it, which is why she's not going out with you. Because a woman that goes out with you actually wants to get to know you.
If she never fully commits, if it's just a half step, don't count.
And number 4 or 5, don't remember what I'm on. If this woman is not taking in anything that you are saying, can't remember your hobbies, can't remember important dates, can't remember things that matter to you, it's because she does not care. Because women are absorbing the things that you care about, okay? And so if she does not take that in, and she's not mentioning something like, how was your day? How was your important meeting? Even if it's on a date, last week, how was that important meeting? She does not care because it's in one ear, it's out the other. Ditch her,
That's
goodbye,
real.
you'll thank me later.
That's real. That's super real. She said a lot of great things that not a lot of people mention, especially that fourth and fifth point. We're gonna break each point down right at the beginning. She mentioned that a girl that if she's playing the hot and cold game, right, that is going to look like not consistent. You know what I'm saying? You're probably a placeholder guy, right? I talked about that before. That if you're in this position, right, and if a woman does not like you, right, the energy she's giving you will never really be consistent, right? For 1 minute, she's maybe hitting you up a lot, and the next time she's not really responding, or it takes her longer to respond. You know what I'm saying? Or she's like doing the love bombing thing. Like that's all red flag stuff. You know what I'm saying? But to add on to the time frame of like her being responsive to you, I feel like 2 to 4 hours is cool. Once it gets to like 6, 8, 12, a day later, she's definitely not interested. You know what I'm saying? If you can never get her outside of the messages or off the phone in a date in real life, if she never commits, if you guys never commit to actually meeting, she's not fully taking the step to actually linking with you, she does not like you. If you've never met her in real life, she does not like you. You know what I'm saying? If y'all have been talking, the point of text messages, guys, is to really get them to the date, to meet. That's what you want to do. You want to get to know the girl. And on the date, you actually want to ask her questions about her. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about that later. So you want to get to know the woman for real. You want to get to know everybody you're talking to, right? Because at the same time, it's like, do you like this woman? You have to understand that you're vetting her, she's vetting you. So if a woman does not like you, right? Just to get more onto that, right? She's gonna ask you, okay. She's gonna also be wanting to push things forward herself. And how that may look is she's gonna want you to, as the man, to take the lead, right? As you should. But she's gonna throw little hints out there that she wants to move things forward. If she doesn't do that, or she's not open to the fact that you want to move things forward, she doesn't like you. You know what I'm saying? If she's being stubborn or being difficult in any way, like if she's being difficult about how far she has to drive to the date, she does not like you. There was a one time with the woman who was like, it was a hot and cold girl with me, and I didn't realize it, but she complained about driving 30 minutes to the date. Baby, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand, and the thing is, we met in this area. So I was like, okay, I thought it was cool. But she complained about driving 30 minutes to where we were supposed to meet. And eventually she was cool with it, but I was kind of shocked. I was like, okay, I never had no girl complain about driving 30 minutes, but that's fine. You know what I'm saying? So if she complains about that stuff, she's not that interested, because for the guy she really wants, not the placeholder dude, she's driving an hour, 45 minutes. Like, I'm serious, bro. One time, bro, I had a girl take a Uber almost an hour to come see me, and she paid like $100. Not even trying to brag, bro, but she came to see me, took an Uber to see me. She paid like $100 to come see me. Drove like 30, 35, 45 minutes to come see me in the Uber. So don't let those excuses fool y'all that she may try to give you, right? If you never meet up with her in person, or maybe you went on one date and then you can't get her on another date, and then after the first date, her energy is more inconsistent going forward. Maybe she didn't like, maybe when you got on the date, something you said, how you acted, she didn't like that. I always talk about being presentable and attractive, but your energy matters as well. How you present yourself can't be goofy, right? It can't be acting super goofy on the date. You know what I'm saying? But then another thing, how she said I think her fourth or fifth point, if she's not retaining anything you're telling her about yourself, if she's not even asking you questions about yourself, she doesn't like you. You know what I'm saying? When you get on the date, and I will get touched on that point I just mentioned just now in a second, but even on the date, this is important, guys, so listen. When you're on the date, you want to make sure that you ask her questions, right? Get to know her, because this is when you're going to start to vet her and understand, okay, what does a girlfriend look like? What does a girl you just have fun look like? This is important, because I know not all of us just want to mess around for the rest of our lives. Let's be honest. Some of us want to have a girlfriend. So some of us want to have a wife. Whatever you guys want out of life, I'm not going to sit here and tell you, oh, that's wrong. But I try to give y'all advice for every scenario. My mindset is more short term right now. Like, I'm not looking for a girlfriend per se, but I do want a girlfriend one day. I want to get back into another relationship, you know what I'm saying? And build on that, but I take things a step at a time. Anyways, it's important to ask her questions in this time period, because it's the most low stakes time, right? She'll be more honest in the beginning, especially if you make her feel like you're not judging her. This is important. You cannot judge a woman, because this is when she will tell you the truth at the most. I cannot tell you how many times where I just have told a woman, like, straight up, I'm not judging you. I don't care. Like, I'm not perfect either. And they have just told me like their dirty laundry, like all their darkest, not all, but some of their darkest secrets. And they're like, I've never told anybody that before. And maybe they're lying to me and giving me the okey doke, but I don't know, man. Like, you have to make sure you're vetting these women, because then you get to learn, like I said, to just repeat what it's like to have a girl who's just for fun, and is this girlfriend material, right? Because that's very important. A lot of us get with women who showed signs of being a not so good girl, but we tried to make her a good girl, and we end up getting our hearts broken because she didn't really want us like that. You know what I'm saying? She didn't really desire us. Some women just get guys for security, right? The dude with money who's not physically attractive. This could be that guy. This could be you. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say work on yourself. So I hope y'all following me. And then to touch on the point where she said if the girl is not retaining anything you're saying, that's important too. I have a short story time about this. I had a girl, she was grilling me with questions. I had to tell her, like, dang, like, is this how you ask? Is this how you get to know somebody? Just kept asking me stuff about me, my family. Like, she was very interested in getting to know me. And then as she asked the questions, I remember later on that in that day, when we were hanging out, because we were hanging out for a good period of time. This is the girl I was seeing. She was like saying what I was telling her out loud. She was like, okay, you have a brother and a sister. I have a brother and a sister. You did this, you do this, you know. And I was like, you like remembering everything I'm saying? And she was like, yeah. This is like, she was like, don't you like, how do you like remember stuff about people or whatever? You know, so as I told her things, she like was saying it out loud to retain it, the information, right? So I thought that was interesting, you know, a woman doing that, you know, I don't know if that's how it's going to look for each individual, but if she's not retaining the information in any slightest way of who you are, what you do, that's a red flag. You know, she's going to want to be a part of your world if she likes you, right? Everything, your hobbies, if you have an interesting world, she's going to want to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. She's going to want to ask you questions about yourself. So while it's important for us men to vet these women and ask them questions, make sure she's actually interested in getting to know you, right? Because some women can just be really lustful to you, right? And may just want one thing. I'm serious. Some women, because for some of you guys who are on that level, because there's levels to this, I always tell y'all, be really attractive. Some women could just want you just for that one thing. You know what I'm saying? But we're not talking about that right now. It's a whole nother topic, right? So, yeah, I think I don't really have much else to. I don't have much else to add to this. It's just important to not fall for the hot and cold. That's where you're really gonna see the most. Okay, hot and cold is where you're gonna see the most. So study that. Like I said, if you're a student, if y'all are my students or whatever, and I'm the teacher, I like to think of myself as like a teacher, not a dating coach. I just give y'all the real, from my experience, what I think the reality of things are. I hope this video actually helped y'all understand more. I like this woman because she really breaks it down in a way. That point of women not retaining what you're saying is something I've never heard somebody actually talk about. And that is key. That's a gold point. If she doesn't remember anything you tell her for real about yourself, that woman does not like you, bro. Trust me. If she has no interest in your personal life, that woman does not like you, bro. For real. Word to bro. So yeah, man. I don't have much else to add to this. It's your boy, Juice Savvy. I hope y'all actually got some value from this video. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.